When you all think of cheerleaders, what do you think about? Most people think about that hot blonde that's not very smart. All they can do is cheer. Kinda. Well, not all of us fit into that category. I cheered for 13 years. I started when I was in second grade, and for 7 out of the 13 years, I did competitive cheer as well as cheering for school. I stopped competitive cheer once I started, or when I started to enter high school as a freshman. I didn't think I could do it both, but after cheering competitive, I won a lot of medals, a lot of trophies. We at one point won the grand champion at a competition. I figured I had my competitive cheer out of the way. I did what I wanted. Now it's time to focus on school cheer and school itself. Well, while I entered high school as a freshman, I tried out for the cheer team and I ended up making varsity as a freshman. And I cheered for the varsity squad all 4 years of high school. We did a few competitions while I was a high school cheerleader, and we ended up getting first and grand champion in those as well. It was a lot of work. We practiced every day, long hours. It was an all-girl squad. We did not get along half the time. We fought and argued, but we were a big family. You couldn't tear us apart. We were sisters, best friends. We were there for each other no matter what. In cheerleading, you do stunts, which is when you hold people up in the air. You tumble, which is flips. You do cheers, which are long cheers when you're on the sidelines. And then chants, which are just little kind of 1 or 2 lines that you just kind of get the crowd pumped up for. You can do any of these at games. What the crowd likes the most are stunts. They like to see danger, and cheerleading is definitely dangerous. Most people don't consider it a sport, but it is definitely a sport. We do a lot harder stuff than most people think. I have actually been injured while cheering. When I was a competitive cheerleader, I actually broke my arm. And this is what happens. It's really gross compared to the other one. It sticks out way farther than the other one. And I broke it right in the center. So I had to have a cast. So I couldn't cheer for a while. I was devastated, but it wasn't that big a deal. And I also hurt my IT band in my hip that goes down to my knee while I was a senior in high school. So my last year cheering, and I got hurt. I pulled it, and it was not fun. I had to sit out a couple games, but I got over it. I'd like to show you all my cheer uniform that I wore when I was in second grade for my competitive cheer squad. We were Gloria's Cheer Elite. Our colors were purple, silver, and white. We did pretty good. It was all second grade and younger. We had a very, very small team. We had, I think, at the most 12 people on our team, sometimes down to 7. It was a lot of work. We didn't have enough people or the strength because we were all so small, but we ended up getting first at a lot of competitions. It was definitely an experience. It was hard work. It made me realize you do have to work for stuff. You can't just get it handed to you. We lost a couple competitions, but it only made us work harder, and we started winning. Once we lost a few, we were motivated to get out there and keep trying, and we wanted to win, and that's what we did. And I'd also like to show you guys what a front hurtler looks like, just to prove that I was a cheerleader. It might not be the best. I haven't done it for a while, but I'd like to show you all. This is a front hurtler. In conclusion, I was a cheerleader for 13 years. I cheered 7 years competitively on a squad called Glorious Cheer Elite. And I also cheered 4 years for a varsity team at my high school. And we won lots of competitions. And cheerleading has always been a part of my life and probably always will be. And thank you all.